What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. So I have some good news today to go over when it comes to the stimulus package, stimulus checks, and we'll get into that in just a second. Before I start, make sure you hit the like button, also hit the subscribe button for more videos just like this one, and hit that notification bell so you're always aware when I post another video. And make sure you get your 2 free stocks with Webull, one of which could be valued up to $1,400 when you deposit $100. So what I wanted to do was talk to you about a couple of things. Where the stimulus package stands today. Are we expected to let this fall off the table? Are we expected to look at this and say we need less? Like, just a bunch of information in general. So let's start with the fact that stimulus packages, the stimulus checks and negotiations, everything still stands today. It's still here today. It's not going to be anything that goes away with any signing of executive orders or memorandums. It's going to be the fact that people still need money, and states still need money, and schools still need money, and there has to be negotiations. You can't just assign everything away as president. You have to make sure that things go through Congress and it goes through the right chain of command, I guess. So stimulus checks, stimulus packages are still here. The president signed 3 presidential memorandums and 1 executive order. It did not signal the end of negotiations over the next stimulus package. This is what Forbes is saying. President Trump said that the Democrats would like to get together and continue the negotiations. Of course they do, because they're not getting what they want. And any side that doesn't get what they want really needs to continue to negotiate in order to get something that they want. And this is what sucks. I know that they're looking to push money into states, and apparently with this executive order, Donald Trump is looking to basically take money away from states by forcing them to comply with the unemployment, giving $100 versus the $300 for the federal government. So this is something that I think is a little ridiculous, because states are kind of cash strapped as it is. And if you are cash strapped, why should you expect the money should come from there? So this is kind of just taking away from the amount that the federal government will have to put up. So, which it kind of won't. If we do add funding for states, it's not taking away from that. It's taking away from the funding that we're giving to states. So where do we stand on the 2 separate sides? When it comes to lowering the cost, you know that the HEROES Act was around $3 trillion. The HEALS Act was around $1 trillion. And it's really that meet in the middle point that nobody wants to get to. Now that you're kind of using money in order to push these executive orders, in order to get these out and all the unemployment out and payroll tax cuts, implement that in some way. Is it difficult to get down to that $2 trillion? I know the Democrats have said that they wanted to get to $2 trillion, that they're okay with that. Before they said they were going to stick to the $3 trillion, but you have to have a halfway point. If you can't meet in the middle, there's no negotiations, right? On Friday, Treasury Secretary Steven Mnuchin called the reduction a non-starter, as the lower price tag reflects a change in time frames rather than a reduction in the amounts. Senator Chuck Schumer said that the House doesn't have the votes to go south of $2 trillion. The Senate Democrats can't go south of $2 trillion. So just like I said with the states, I know the Democrats wanted to put about $1 trillion for additional aid and funding to the states, while President Trump wants to take away from their, I guess, normal budget, to where they're going to be losing $100 per person that they are going to be applying this unemployment to. Lowering unemployment, I know that Speaker Nancy Pelosi said that she wouldn't move from $600, but there has been some sort of shift in her mindset, and now she's okay with moving away from that. Republicans are okay with moving to $400. When you look at the president's actions over the weekend, you're going to see that it's okay. They're okay with $400. They're just not okay with $600, the full amount of $600. So stimulus checks remain the same. We have the same 2 things that we are looking at, and the HEALS Act, the HEROES Act, that's what we're looking at. And we have one, which is the HEALS Act, which will give you $1,200 as an adult and then $500 for dependents. And the only difference for the HEROES Act is the fact that you get $1,200 as a dependent. So it'll be $1,200 for an adult, $1,200 for a dependent. Now, we just need to figure out exactly what we're doing here. It seems like we're on the same page when it comes to the adult, or I guess you can't really say adult, the taxpayer, maybe not taxpayer as well, but the person that's getting $1,200, you know what, the only place that we're different is the dependent amount. So whether it's an adult dependent or whether it's a college student, you will get either $500 or $1,200. This is what it's all about, and we need to figure out exactly what's going to happen here. But we're on the same page when it comes to stimulus checks. The only thing is that we need to get the rest of the bill complete before we get stimulus checks. So this is good news, that the fact that we still have the stimulus check and stimulus packages negotiations going on after everything that happened over the weekend. So it's really good news. The only thing is that I still don't see any compromise here. It's kind of sad that we don't have any compromise. It's good that we have negotiations that are continuing, but it's bad that we just don't have any compromise. It sucks. It really does. So let me know what you guys think about the whole situation. Right now, where we stand, let me know what you think about it. We really don't have too much to go off of. Yeah, they can come out and say, oh, yeah, we're working on this. We're going to get something passed next week. We're going to get something, we're going to come to a conclusion. Everything's going to be great. But I don't see it. But it is really good news that we are still having negotiations, that it's not going to be something that just completely, dissipates. And that's not what we want. So with that being said, make sure you hit that like button on this video. Make sure you hit the subscribe button for more videos like this one. And get your 2 free stocks with Webull down below. All you have to do is deposit $100 after you sign up, and you'll get 2 free stocks, one of which could be valued up to $1,400. Also, make sure you get your free stock with Robinhood. All you have to do for them is sign up, link your bank account, and you'll get a free stock. No money involved. But that's my video, guys. We'll see what happens throughout the week. I'm trying to give you as much information as possible, as much real information as possible, not fluffing anything. But that's my video, guys. I'm going to get out of here, and until next time, I'll see you guys later.